Hey guys, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. This is a place we make fun of the dumb stuff we see out here on the road. So if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This guy right here doesn't look like a truck driver, does he? Well, this guy right here is also the Secretary of State of the state of Nebraska. Nebraska? Yeah, Nebraska. But this guy right here is... and he's getting Kenyans, people from Kenyans. He's bringing Kenyans over from Kenya, truck drivers, to drive trucks in the United States of America. Let's just listen to this guy talk.
It is a wonderful thing to behold the depth of the relationship between the people of Kenya and the people of Nebraska. We have Kenyans in the diaspora who live in Nebraska. And yesterday, I had the honor and privilege, on behalf of the state of Nebraska, of signing an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding, with the Principal Secretary for the Diaspora, in which we're going to expand our relationship and in ways that are going to be significant for all of our people. I'm very grateful to the government of Kenya for making this possible, for having a program of labor mobility that will make possible a program that benefits the people of Nebraska and the people of Kenya. This is something that's very meaningful to us, and I'm very grateful for it. What is it about Kenya? Kenya is a beautiful country. It has beautiful features.
If it's so beautiful, why don't you go over there and stay? How about that? Why aren't you bringing these freaking Kenyans over here to America? Well, and what authority do you have to do this?
What distinguishes Kenya in the continent of Africa, to me, is the people of Kenya.
Then go over there. Maybe you could go drill them go dig a hole and find some water and give them water or something. Go over there and do it. I mean, leave.
Kenyans are hardworking. They're dedicated. They're very sharp. And so this makes working with the Kenyan government and the Kenyan people very desirable for us and very rewarding. We have commercial truck drivers already who are being trained partially in Kenya, and then they complete their training in Nebraska. We have a shortage of commercial drivers in the United States who drive tractor-trailer combinations.
No, we don't. No, we don't. How come these freaking ATA type people never give you those freaking numbers? The only people say that is a freaking ATA. And what do you have to do with anything? What authority do you have is to bring truck drivers from another country over here to our roads?
Thousands of trucking jobs waiting to be filled as the industry is struggling with the staffing issue for over 4 years. But now a group of people from outside the United States are working to resolve the issue. Local 4's Madison Smith has a closer look.
Shortage of truck drivers is no secret.
There are tens of thousands of truck driving jobs that are open at any given time.
But workforce developments in collaboration with Kenya could help, and that's why a Kenyan delegation made stops around central Nebraska Friday to tour facilities they could potentially send employees to, including Grand Island Express.
My visit here is to basically think through how we can deepen these collaborations and take that to the next level.
Grand Island Express currently has over 20 employees that have green card sponsorships and more than 60 in the process of obtaining one. Secretary of State Bob Evnen said once they get things rolling, they expect to have around 500 Kenyans. He also addressed concerns Nebraskans may have about the global workforce development.
In this industry, the immigrants are not taking other people's jobs. They're filling jobs that are going unfilled.
You are one stinking liar. You have no freaking facts to back this up. And now you're going to go over here and get foreign drivers to come over here to Grand Island Express. I mean, for crying out loud, congratulations.
In the end, unless you're one of the indigenous peoples of North America, we're all immigrants.
You're a stinking liar. I'm about to blow your mind with this picture right here. These are true Native Americans. The word America is named after an Italian explorer. Go look it up. I ain't got the time to sit there and argue with you about this. Okay, but to sit there and say and spew out this kind of rhetoric just to defend bringing over people from different countries to take American truck driving job, what authority do you have? You're the Secretary of State of Nebraska. Okay? You have no authority to say who could be on roads in Texas or Missouri or Florida or Tennessee or California or wherever in the country. Who are you?
Yogu says during her time here, she's seen similarities in the values of Nebraskans and Kenya. And now she's an official Nebraskan.
I also had the honor yesterday of being granted honorary citizenship by your Secretary of State, so I guess I am now Nebraska nice as well, or a Cornhusker as I'm told.
Oh, so you're an American citizen. I mean, who gave you that? Who gave you that title? Oh my gosh, this makes me so sick. Now listen, the other day I reported on this, and Werner Enterprises, I guess these people from Kenya came to Werner Enterprises, and Werner, when we went and called them out, they got really defensive. Derek Lathers, the CEO of Werner, said no, we have nothing to do with this, not at all. Even though they were in Omaha at Werner's headquarters, why are you entertaining them? Okay, I'm gonna give Werner the benefit of the doubt that they're not hiring these people. Okay, and I guess what have you, we'll see. But Werner clearly denies it. That's all we're going to say about Werner. But this guy's running for re-election. Take a look at this.
Bob Evnen kicks off his re-election campaign today. He served as Secretary of State since being sworn in January 2019.
I have pledged to Nebraskans that my foremost consideration on the Pardons Board is the protection of public safety. And I have kept my promise. I will always keep my promise to Nebraskans by putting public safety first, by putting public safety first, by putting public safety first, by putting public safety first.
So, hey, Kenya's road fatality rate is 28.2 deaths per 100,000 people. Okay, and it's among the highest in the world, placing the country in the top 10 most dangerous nations for road users as of 2025. When compared regionally, Kenya's road fatality rate is 4 times higher than America's regional rate of 14 per 100,000. Okay, over 4 times higher than Europe's 7 per 100,000. In other words, these people are it's public safety. Okay, you're all about public safety here.
By putting public safety first.
These people are not safe coming over here. The numbers are here to prove it. Okay, these guys right here, these people that are in Nebraska, for crying out loud. But I don't even know how you could do this, and I don't know how you could get past the whole this whole pause on freaking issuing CDLs for visas or whatever. I don't see how you could get around this. And companies that will hire people. Again, Werner, I don't know. It's kind of suspicious, don't you think? Werner, ATA, but let's just face it. This guy right here is an evil person and dumb. And for some reason, Nebraska feels like they ought to vote him as Secretary of State. Not me there, sugar. Hey, Bonehead Truckers, we gone.